YouTube, hello. We are playing more Lost Judgment today. We're gonna see what kind of trouble we can get into around the school and out around town. Should be fun. YouTube, remember to do those things YouTube likes for you to do. Remember, you can come hang out with us on Discord. And the next time I see you, we're playing Lost Judgment. Bye bye. Hey, we're back. We're starting a new chapter today.
The alleged bully, Hiro Mikashima,
Princess.
turns up dead.
Thank you. Oh my gosh.
There is
He ain't
no
quit it.
mistaking the motive in his murder. As Yagami looks into the heart of the matter, a suicide 4 years prior, he is met with brutal backlash from the underworld. Why does Yagami face resistance at every turn? As night falls over Ichincho, the answer slips further into darkness.
Chapter 4, Red Knife. Princess, that's so nice of you, though. Thank you so much.
Yes, we have grief counselors on site.
Hello. You've reached
Yes.
Stereo High School. Yes. It's tragic news. Mikoshiba-kun was one of our student teachers here, and the school is coping with it as best we can.
Of course. Yes, our parents and guardians have every right to be upset about this. Yes. Oh, yes.
Now to the murder victim found in Izazaki Ijinsho. Authorities announced that they have identified the body as Hiro Mikoshiba, a student teacher at Seirio High School. Autopsy reports indicate the cause of death was blood loss from a sharp object. Mikoshiba was reported as a missing person 2
So, what's the plan today, fellas? Honest, this hangover is kicking my ass. I'm gonna be kinda useless.
Maybe don't drink until sunrise.
That's no good. Without you, Kaito-san, who's gonna be the brains of this whole operation?
Y'all give me you,
You'll have
bitch.
to manage, man.
I figure I'll head back to Serial High today. I should check in on Sawa-sensei, see how she's holding up.
She's got a lot on her shoulders now, huh?
He's so
Teacher
catty
Hiro
with her.
doesn't deserve
With
it.
him. Sniping at each
Right from
other.
the outset, Sawa-sensei flat out denied that Mikoshiba ever bullied Toshiro Ihara. But then we learned she confronted him about his actions 4 years ago. Which means she was starting to suspect he was the bully.
Then some chicken shades shows up, makes some threats, and suddenly teacher's lips are sealed shut, huh?
Whoever she was, she has to be involved with the murder. How else could she have Mikoshiba's picture from right before he died?
It's almost like the killer was trying to hide any trace of bullying. And if so, that's pretty bizarre.
Why is that?
I mean, if Mikoshiba really was the bully, why bother covering that up? Wouldn't it work in their favor if word of that spread? That way the murder would be, I don't know, more justified?
Yeah, I do see the logic there.
Okay. But what gets me is, why would Sawa-sensei change her answer like that?
Have you considered she may have been pressured to hide the truth? Perhaps by an overcautious superior? I wouldn't put it past Chairman Okuda to pull something like that.
I doubt he has that kind of sway over her, though. Sawa-sensei doesn't exactly mince words with him. Guess we'll have to ask her directly if we really want to know.
Yeah, but didn't she make it pretty clear you need to keep your distance?
What kind of a detective would I be if I gave up because of that?
Point taken. Well, is there anything I can do to help?
Oh, sure is. Help me kick this damn hangover.
Say what?
Might as well hang back, Sugiura. Only I can get in and out of the school without raising a red flag right now.
Sorry about that. Yagami kind of creepy. I mean, he's like...
Man, why am I stuck babysitting?
I mean, he's right. Like, he became like a teaching assistant so that he can, like, look into the relationship with, like, the bullying and stuff and the student body. But he's like, I think it's kind of interesting, like this sort of high school stuff plot. It's different, you know? Like the last game we were like, meanwhile, Kaido Shisawa and his like step on me or some other desperate shit. Hi, Raisin. Oh my gosh, Raisin, did you see what I found? I posted it in the video game channel on the Discord. Somebody made a ROM hack of one of the Pokemon mystery dungeons, and they added Kiryu and Majima to it. It's called like what was it like? It was like Dungeon Baka Miskai or something like that. It's like Explorers of the Sky is the game at ROM hacks, but I have 3 hours and I'm done. All right. Thanks for stopping by, buddy. I mean, abduction? Do you think they implant devices in the people that they take? I don't know, but I saw with my own eyes. A real UFO right here in Ijincho. You know, I remember hearing about an alien abduction here in town a couple years back. Some third year that goes here, his dad up and disappeared. Jeez, talk about spooky. UFOs are all over chatter now, too. People are saying someone might get abducted again. Abductions? By UFO? Let's get out of here before they take us, too. I have to admit, I'm pretty curious about this. One of them mentioned chatter. I should see what all the fuss is. Didn't we also... There was something where... Yeah, there's also something where, like, the body model is, like, running around the school. Like, from this one of the science classrooms.
Hey.
Another picture of a squirrel. Well, it looks like we have to go in, so... Made $100 doing that. Gosh, I wish that I made $100 every time that I went to school. I just had $100 given to me. Thanks for coming. $100. I must make a confession. Oh no. What sort of confession? Surely not a criminal confession. Oh, this is an extract store. Cool, okay. I maybe have been following you for a lot longer than I've been hanging out here. Oh? That's okay. I maybe forgot. That's okay. Oh, what? Those were stairs. Okay. How do I see the, like, oh my god. Oh, map. Oh, this is the bathroom. I'm all turned around. I just remember one day I clicked on your link and I was like, who is this? It was during John's stream. And I was just like, I'm just gonna stay in John's stream. We played Rivals. So oh, that's fine. I thought that you were gonna say you knew me from like my previous YouTube content days. And I was gonna be like, whoa, that's cool. Like, it's because we're being weird. That is probably why we were probably being weird, not a pocket. Man, I'm going back to Osaka tomorrow. If we lose today, I don't know when we're ever gonna dig up the time capsule. Yeah, we gotta do it today. These guys graduates of the school or something? They said something about a time capsule. Too bad. It sounds like they forgot where the damn thing is buried. Now, what do? Do I help them out? Oh, okay. This is my chance to show how great the Yagami Detective Agency and Yokohama 99 are.
Excuse me.
Hey, are you guys having a problem finding something? Huh? Oh, who are you?
It's Yagami.
I'm Takayuki Yagami from the Yagami Detective Agency. A detective? Yep. Yes, normally I work around Kamurocho. But recently I've been helping out Yokohama 99, which is my friend's agency. Currently I'm an advisor to the Mystery Research Club at the school. Oh, so you're with the school?
Yep.
Yes, and I think I can help you. If you'd like, you can tell me what's causing you so much trouble. I'll need a fee since you'll be availing yourself of my office's services, but it'll just be a nominal courtesy fee. Professional detective, huh? Well, we do need someone who's good at finding lost things. Do you want to have him do it? Yeah, I'm good with that. You're hired, Yagami-san. My name's Ogi Kubo. Ogi Kubo? Like from... Okay, I'm Hanamizuki, and I'm Yagamo. All three of us are graduates of the school. We met up today for the first time in a long while. We're all here to dig up the time capsule we buried here many years ago, but all our memories are a bit hazy, and we can't remember where we buried it. You know, do you at least remember anything that could be a clue? Well, there's another reason it's hazy. Hell yeah, there is. We drank a ton the day we celebrated our graduation. Yep, we were acting pretty damn young and reckless. You were really wasted. They were drinking, and they were obviously underage at the time. Okay, well, is there anything you remember, like a marker or something? Well, we do have some notes from back then. The giant's wheel, lording over the tree with the most branches. 3 steps south from the roots, 2 more steps east, and there a treasure rests. Is this some kind of code? Yeah, it's based on a code from a game that was very popular at the time.
I see.
Oh, I see. So what sort of meaning does it have? Well, we don't have a clue now. Remember in the game there was this giant statue with a wheel, but there's nothing like that at the school, is there? Maybe you chose something here as the wheel? Very least, I'll try and use this coded message to start off an investigation. Could I borrow that shovel?
Hi.
Yeah, sure. Here you go. Alright, something similar to a giant's wheel is looking at the tree with the most branches. Let me catch up on that. I've had some experiences with VTubers before. I'm sorry. But now I know that Kyle's Bone Daddy and he's cool. Well, thank you. Oh, it wasn't because we were heavily breathing over shirtless, tattooed men. Yeah, definitely wasn't that. Hi, cat. You need to... Don't touch the screen. I'm gonna tell chat about how you've been very bad about touching the screen. Don't meow at me. Ma'am. She's like doing it on... I wish I had my cam on so you guys could see. She's like, looking at me, and then she looks at the monitor, and then she looks back at me, and then she touches the monitor. I literally just came in from there. Okay. Where's the faculty room? Is that on the 2nd floor? Cat sabotage. I know. Do you have daylight savings? I don't have any daylight saved up, but...
Excuse me, Yagami-san?
Huh?
No, yeah, we do. We do.
Koda-san, what's up? Did a teacher call you over?
Actually, I wanted to talk to you.
Okay.
I saw it on the news earlier. Mikoshiba-sensei was killed. But you already knew that, didn't you?
Yeah.
I figured you knew something.
Guess that's why you've been asking about him. You should have told us, man.
Man, you guys were
I knew how
throwing
hard you guys would have
punches at me, and yeah, baseball. You fuck off.
You know who did it? I mean, a lot for us to know. Seeing how he looked after us and all.
We're still in the dark about that, mostly. Unless you guys have any leads. All we have to go on is he was probably killed soon after he stopped going to class.
So...
Yeah, she probably does
really
think it's
was
time for
murdered.
dinner. All right, buddy.
He said on TV it took them 2 months to find the body. Could that mean it happened on the day he went missing?
A good theory, Matsun, but you're starting to sound like one of those mystery club geeks.
I don't want to be friends with them.
What did Sawa-sensei tell you? She give you anything solid?
Nah, we didn't really get into it yesterday. Way too many, other things came up.
Damn. It's just... It's hard hearing all this, man. Will you at least keep us posted if you find out anything?
No promises, I'm afraid. But hey, I'm glad you guys are warming up to me.
I'm Matsui, by the way.
That's more like it.
Could you keep me in the loop too? I didn't like Mikoshiba-sensei much, but I never imagined this. Now I'm kinda conflicted about the whole thing.
I get that.
Anyway, I should get going.
We are allowed now to tell people because it was on the news. They released the identity of the body on the news. So now the kids are less shitty to us. I can't like figure out. Okay, 3rd floor, 1st floor. Where's the time capsule? And then the mystery club's in the basement. Okay. It's okay to feel bad that he was murdered, but it's okay not to feel bad that he died. I mean, it sounds like he was being very sus.
I know I can't keep
with
you off campus.
Coda, right?
I don't have that kind of authority. But would you please stop bothering me?
No.
Can you at least tell me what happened yesterday?
Enough! How many times must I repeat myself?
She's not going to give me the time of day if I keep pushing like this. I guess I'll have to make do with just checking in on her. Okay. You guys aren't hiding anything in here, huh? He's getting hit by a meteor. Or having frozen airplane toilet water hit him. Those are all things that could have happened to him, yes. I wonder if this photo of Mikoshiba was taken where they found the body. Must be somewhere in Ijincho. If I'm going to stay in this case, I need to look into everything. Gravity is a natural cause, so you're right.
Hey, Tsukumo, it's me. You think you could pin down where Mikoshiba's body was discovered?
Of course. In fact, I can do that pretty quickly. Why? Did you want to go there now?
That's the idea.
Okay, but do note that it's been a few days since they found him. The police may have already scooped up the evidence.
Yeah, but I want to check it out anyway. Then I can decide if it was a waste of time.
In other words, you've got a detective's intuition? What a superpower to have. Okay, here we go. They found Mikoshiba's body in an abandoned building near Sakura River. It's near a small park. On the 2nd floor of the building, specifically. The 1st floor is just a bunch of empty boutiques.
You're the man, Tsukumo. Thanks.
We do have to find where the time capsule is, though. I mean, yeah, like, it seems like he was inappropriate. Let's say that. Let's say we know that he was probably acting inappropriately with Coda. It sounds like, I mean, we might find out more information, but it sounds like he was mostly just being, like, lewd and making her uncomfortable that way. Not that that's better or worse, right? Like, I just, murdered is hefty. He could have gotten hit by a car or, like, I don't know, tripped on his shoelaces into his garbage disposal. He could have had, like, one of those very comedic Final Destination deaths where, like, you know, someone gets flash fried in a self tan, like a tanning booth, or like anyway. Today is a mocha latte kind of afternoon. Ooh. It is good. We are getting into holiday. Oh, I should probably, guys, I didn't put on the basic pumpkin spice emote for fall. I'm gonna have to remember to put the peppermint mocha one on for winter. He did make disgusting remarks while inviting bullying. I'm not saying he wasn't a saint. He wasn't a saint. I'm just saying he could have been mauled by a bear, you know, instead of murdered. Yeah, it's white woman Instagram weather. Or a deer. Yeah. I was thinking about like one of the circus animals that we had to fight last time in Like a Dragon. Sorry, my brain fell out of my head. Where is it telling me to go for this? A lot of deer. Or a horde of praying mantis. Like a big mantis. Like a really big one. Alright, why is it saying here? Oh, there's like a bear patch, like right here. Do I need to like... Am I gonna have to suss it out? Just 25,000 of them. A slight amount of mantis. Tree with the most branches. What am I supposed to do? Decipher this code here. Drone! Man, this is too much DLC. Like, this is too much stuff. Where's the... Okay, but I need to look at the item, please. Oh, it's probably case file. Right? That's... boop. Boop. The giant's wheel, lording over the tree with the most branches. 3 steps south from the root. 2 more steps east, and there a treasure rests. Okay, so... 3 steps south from the root. So that would be... Okay. Alright. Tree. That's north. Puzzles. I mean, there's a big bear spot here, right? So, like, you would imagine... Is like, well, there's hey, the shovel's here. All right, if I'm, oh man, oh wait, shit. I don't want to look at the tree anymore. I guess I need to figure out what the giant's wheel is, right?
Suspicious.
Okay, the giant's wheel. Yeah, then there's the tree. Got it. I think I'm starting to understand the coded message. The giant's wheel that lords over the tree with the most branches. So that'd be this tree. Right, starting from the front of this tree, 3 steps to the south, 2 to the east, and that's where the time capsule should be. But there's already a shovel there. A shovel. Well, I think it's got to be pretty close to the spot. Let's do some digging. No, it's not here after all. Maybe I'm only a little off. I should start digging at a spot nearby. Did they dig it up? Oh, hey. Looks like I was right. I should let those guys know. I am a little curious. That shovel, did someone use it pretty recently? I wonder if that means someone else was already digging around here. Hey, where are those guys at? Oh, they're like across the... Can't wait to see how this gets weird. I love the... I was Raisin, I was just gonna say, I really like the, like, sort of jazzy, like... Like, it's fun. I mean, surprise, surprise, the music in an RPG game is good, right? I found your time capsule. That's amazing, Mr. Detective. That giant's wheel turns out to be the Ferris wheel that you can see from the backyard. Oh, the Ferris wheel. Now that I think about it, we did get all giddy calling that thing the giant's wheel. Wait, but isn't this different? I think it's the same color, but this thing doesn't have a keyhole. See? You're right, it doesn't. What are you guys talking about? Our time capsule was lockable. It had a keyhole, because we didn't want it to be opened up, obviously. This thing doesn't have a keyhole. Well, this is in the location that the code led me to. That's weird. Why would that be? Well, the only thing I could think of is... There's the possibility that it was stolen.
Yeah.
No, I doubt that. There are no valuables in it that would have been worth stealing. Plus, it'd be pretty crazy for a thief to be digging randomly and find the time capsule by sheer luck. And if there was just some guy wandering around digging up the ground, that we would have noticed. I see what you mean. Well, even if it's possible that happened, it probably didn't. Well, then. Yeah. There was disturbed earth next to where this capsule was buried, so it looked like someone had been digging there. What are you saying? It's possible your time capsule was taken by mistake, meaning another person who buried their capsule nearby mistakenly took yours. That's what you think? Well, based on what I saw at the scene, that's my hypothesis. The other person dug up your capsule, which does have a keyhole, but it's been so long that this person didn't remember that his capsule didn't have one. I'm sure if he ever got a look inside, he would realize it wasn't his, but obviously he can't. He can't open it since it's locked. Seriously? That does sound possible. Time capsules were really popular back then. Whatever the case, it certainly seems like your time capsule was taken by a third party. The only way to get it back is to figure out who took it. Hey, what if we took a look inside this time capsule that we have here? We would... Oh, if we were to do that, wouldn't we get an idea of who has ours? Oh, good point. I hope he doesn't mind. A track athlete number, a stuffed bear, and then there's a comb here, so maybe it's not a guy after all. It's a girl? Anything that might narrow it down further than that? Oh, look at this. A letter, and there's a name on it. Saya Goto. This is Goto-san's. Oh, no way. You know her? Yeah, she was one of our classmates. We all adored her. Ogikubo, didn't you have a crush on Goto-san? Well, yeah. You wanted to confess to her on the day of graduation. You ended up chickening out. I'm not doing it, remember? I want to see what it says. Let me see. Hey, don't just read someone else's letter. Yeah, it's not a good idea. Shut it. Oh. What? Hold on. No, wait. Seriously? What? What's in this letter? It's not great to invade her privacy by reading her letter, but now I'm curious. Hold on. Is this truly necessary to the investigation? Guys. No way. Why is this kind of letter inside Goto-san's capsule? Alright, I guess this is necessary to complete the job. Here we go.
Excuse me.
What's written here exactly? Well, you see, it's a love letter to the person she liked at the time. Oh, really? What does it say? I wanted to confess to you on the day of graduation, but now I regret I wasn't able to do that. Said I'll hide my feelings inside this time capsule. I hope that by the time I open this again, my love will be fulfilled. Wow. So there was someone she really, really liked. Who was it? Did she give a name? All right, you might want to sit down for this. The name she gives is Yuta Ogikubo. It was you. What? Seriously? Hold up, you're joking, right? Let me see. Dude, you blew it!
Oh.
It's true. Wow, that's an interesting coincidence, huh? Didn't you also want to confess on graduation day but didn't? Ogikubo-san? Yes, but bro fumbled! I never thought Goto-san could possibly feel that way. Hey, Ogikubo, I just remembered. Didn't you put a love letter in our time capsule too? You never managed to give it to her. Wait, so that means both of you buried your secret feelings inside of time capsules. And then not only did you bury them near each other, but the first person to come back and dig one up took the wrong one. Only one way to describe this. No, don't say it. This is just a crazy coincidence. Yeah. We gotta say it. This is destiny. Come on, Ogikubo. It can't just be a coincidence. Mutual fumbling. But really, destiny? Anyway, what we need to do now is trade capsules with Goto-san. How do you find her? That's the problem. Do you know where she lives? Do you have any idea where she lives? I don't know her current address, but if I recall, at the time, I heard she lived around Chinatown in Ichincho. Yeah, I think she was the daughter of a Chinese restaurant owner. The daughter of a Chinese restaurant owner in Chinatown. That could be a lot of people, but it's at least a clue. Do you have a yearbook? Would you happen to have a yearbook? Sometimes those old yearbooks would list addresses. Well, I lost mine. Me too, when I moved. I still have mine, but it's at the boarding house in Osaka. There's no time to go get it. Maybe you can contact the school office and see if they have the yearbook from then. Yeah. No, that wouldn't work. I've asked them that question before, because at one point I wanted to look at it. They don't keep the yearbooks. I see. Then I guess it would be hard to find a lead from a yearbook. In that case, how about contacting an old classmate, seeing if you can get connected that way? Oh, I don't have anyone else's... Man, you guys are fucking useless! I don't have anyone's contact info besides these guys. I lost touch with most people after graduation. Same for me. What about you, Ogikubo? Yeah. Same. The only people I kept in touch with were you guys. I see. Well then. Do you at least know what she looks like? It would help if you had a photo. If I couple a photo with the knowledge that she lived near Chinatown, that'd probably be enough to find her. Did we ever have a picture of her? I definitely don't have one now. Never got a chance to snap Goto-san, did you? But if a picture did exist, it would be in the graduation album. I see. I don't have a picture, but I could draw a portrait of at least how she looked back then. Oh, that's right. You're an art teacher, aren't you? Yeah, that could be helpful. Why don't you go ahead and draw that for me? Why don't you just sit down and draw a detailed police sketch for me? Right now, time capsule boy. Okay, I'm done. I'm pretty sure this is how she looked. Oh, it totally is. Yeah, I remember. Yep, that's Goto-san. She always had that sort of gentle look. Yeah, you really captured how refined she was. Okay, so maybe if I look for someone who looks like this but 10 years older, I can find her. And hey, if he finds her, it's time to confess, Ogikubo. What? Confess? That's right, man. You can't let this chance slip away. Yeah, this is destiny. Your life could change forever. Goto-san might be married by now, right? We're all 28 years old. Yeah. No, I don't think that's the case. I've heard through the grapevine that she's not married. I'm very interested in finding someone. Really? But still. Ogikubo's enough is enough. You gotta make a move. You've been carrying around your feelings for Goto-san for 10 years. You talked about her during all the rare times we met up. That's right, Ogikubo. You need to get closure for that time in your life and move on, whatever that may be. Yeah, you're right. You guys might just be right. Oh, good. Sounds like you're finally ready to get it done. All right, well, Yagami-san, my fate is in your hands. It's time to go to Chinatown. Time to go to Chinatown. How do I leave the school? What if I want to go? What if I want to go to Chinatown? Okay, not there. Find the crime scene. Wait, is the crime scene in the school? Wait, hold on. The crime scene is in the school? Or at least where I'm supposed to go for... Okay, we need to sort that out before we do anything else. We have to sort out if the crime scene is literally on school grounds, because that would be... There's no way, right? Like, it's gonna just trigger a cutscene for me to, like... Okay, I was gonna say, if the... It better not be. Why are those benches weightless? Dragon engine, baby! The laws of physics do not apply. Oh. Ow. Oh, look out. Oh. It's the skin that I got for the skateboard. Is this like a dragon? An abandoned building near the Sakura River. This must be where Mikoshiba's body was found. The lock looks easy to break, but it's still daytime and there are people around. I should see if there's another way in. Oh, okay. Beep, 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 beep.
What the?
Huh. I should just break the lock and force my way in? Nah, it's still daytime. I should see if there's another way in. Okay. I just parkour up the wall stealthily. I mean, that's kind of what we've been doing. Can I get under here? Could I just scrabble my way down into the... Oh, I know where we are. Ah. Broken fencing, huh? I can get through that with a little effort. I'll have to head to the rear of the building. Well, if the front won't work, I'll have to improvise. Zoom! Ah, my eyes! Alright, made my way through it. Now, hopefully there's a way in on this side. Sneaky. Sneaking in the ass. Oop. Hold on, my mom's texting me. Ah, an open window. I can use that to sneak in. Sorry. Sorry. Mom, I'm playing games. Mom, I'm playing games. I can't talk right now. Mom, my friends are here and I'm playing video games. I can't talk right now. Sorry. Okay, sorry about that. Hi, Kyle's mom. Hi, Katie's mother-in-law. Mom, I'm super busy. God. I don't like not answering texts from my mom because, like, I feel bad. Especially, like, you know, when, like, you know, we've had, like, all these health things happen with Katie and stuff, yeah. Maybe I can use this to give myself a boost. On second thought, no. Well, why let me look at it if it... Okay, sure.
Suspicious.
And it's locked. If only been open, I'd already be inside. I'm gonna have to do, like, a bunch of shit, aren't I? Rubble. Same, considering my mom lives in Europe. Yeah. I mean, that's, you know, that's a bigger... That's a bigger gap than, you know... What the... Where do you want me to look, Yagami? But yeah, I don't like leaving her on red. It looks like if I were a betting man... Uh-huh.
What the?
Nope. Door's not open. I mean, if I'm looking for an entry point, like, I can see, like, here's some stuff I can probably walk across. I usually get texts when I'm driving. Sorry, I cannot legally answer. Well, that's just being responsible, you know. Oh, there was something it wanted me to look at, and I lost my cursor. Oh, I can climb up from this spot. I'm glad I looked at literally everything. Don't mind me. You can get through these areas by taking a running start and pressing B at the exact right time. Oh, God. I hope you like mini games. It has nothing to do with me being busy singing along with a song. Freaking AI spam calls. So do I want to, like... Oh, man, we're really, like... They're like, more parkour in this one. Well, now what? Wait. Do I want to... Uh-oh. This way. All right, Yagami, where are we going? No. 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 To turn around. Oh, there's an arrow literally pointing up. Can I? No. Yagami. No. Okay, up here. Jesus Christ. Ooh, mysterious fruit. Here's an open window. Success.
Hello?
Devil fruit.
Anybody here? Coming through.
Which devil fruit power do you think Yagami would have? I think it would be funny if he just had Luffy abilities.
The body? There's got to be some clues that'll give me that.
Yeah, Gum Gum. Talking about One Piece. Katie loves One Piece. Did you guys know that? She started watching the live action show on Netflix, which is pretty good. I feel like the live action show is pretty good. And then because she liked that so much, she started getting into the other stuff. Like the... I mean, we all want that power. The one where he kisses Zoro. The live action show needs more seasons.
Are these
New season starts in March. From what I understand. Oh, the flares! Burn marks. Looks like there's red powder dusted on the surface.
Hey.
The black stain has got to be blood. So this is where Mikoshiba's body was. That's not complete. We looked at 2 things on the floor. Ah, looks like my investigation is complete. The arrow must indicate the body's location. I guess the killer liked to have everything lined up. This building matches up with the photo. So Mikoshiba was alive when he was brought here. Which means this isn't just where his body was dumped. It's where the murder actually happened.
Huh?
The mole! Not again. Oh. Who has keys? Someone's coming. Oh, crap. The cops said come back to the scene now? Shit. Hey, I heard something. Oh, someone's talking.
Who's there?
Oh, hey.
State your name and purpose.
Well...
Get some backup over here.
Hey, now, wait a second. Can we maybe talk this out?
Put your hands up and turn around.
Yagami, for fuck's sake.
Who are you and what were you up to? Takayuki Yagami. The Yagami Detective Agency.
Yeah, in Kamurocho.
Weren't you the guy at Seirio yesterday? I could have sworn I saw your face there.
Huh? Maybe.
The name's Watanabe. Kanagawa PD Division 1. Charmed, I'm sure.
Kisuke Watanabe.
This fella here is Sakurai.
Sup?
So, you think barging into a crime scene was a real bright idea?
What? I thought you guys were done here. I figured I could take a look around. What?
You wouldn't happen to be working with Genda Law, would you?
Huh?
You hear on Shirosaki-sensei's business? Saori Shirosaki, right? The grouchy one.
Okay, how'd you know?
Well, it started when Mikoshiba's body turned up. Once our investigation kicked off, we found out about that pervert cop in Tokyo. Seems he knew
Pervert cop.
But
Starts
when we went to
Friday
see him,
in
he
theaters.
pumped the brakes. They said no interviews on this one. Much to our amusement, we ended up being directed to Shirosaki, the perv's lawyer.
Alright, so these cops met with Sari-san to learn about the Ihara incident.
So being that Genda Law office is in Kamurocho, and you're a Kamurocho detective working your case, that means either the two of you are connected, or I'm really losing my touch.
Well, you've certainly got my number. Now that you know, how about taking these cuffs off?
Smooth, but the jury's still out on you, pal. First, you got any thoughts on all that?
On anything specific?
The part about HQ locking us out of interviewing a Hara smart guy. Here we are with a material witness who it turns out knew about a corpse rotting away for 2 months. And those Tokyo chuckleheads just shut us out. Balls even for those tight asses.
So when he says HQ, I'm assuming that's Tokyo PD. Looks like they're stepping on the local police's toes. Any crimes that happen in Ijincho fall under Kanagawa PD's jurisdiction, not Tokyo's. Which explains why Watanabe, yeah.
Tokyo PD, so wouldn't they want to protect him? They probably want it handled discreetly.
Nah, if only it were that simple. This isn't about protection. They get burnt real bad if they tried to bury this shit under the rug. Besides, not only is this cop a nasty creep, he's got ties to a fucking murder. Another prefecture blows the lid on that, the top brass may as well kiss their jobs goodbye. Heads would roll. They've got to wash the shit stains off their laundry to keep their asses clean.
Yeah, I could see how that makes sense.
Anyway, so HQ told us their boys would look into Ehara. What we had to do was hand them our notes on the murder.
It's about secretly disappearing. Yeah.
Like hell we're gonna bend over for them. But look where that's got us. Now nobody's interrogated Ehara.
Are Kanagawa and Tokyo PD really fighting over who gets the credit? Don't tell me they're that petty.
Like you wouldn't believe. While the higher-ups play intel hoarding games, Ehara is just sitting pretty. Shit. The cop's supposed to be chasing down the perps. Instead, here I am with my hands tied, bitching to a PI.
So I'm your therapist now.
Please uncuff me.
I was gonna take you down to the station, put the squeeze on you. But if you're a
This
decent
guy.
detective, maybe we can
Yapping.
Oh yeah?
I mean, you came all the way from Kamurocho to sniff around here, right? I highly doubt you found much. But tell me something I don't know and maybe the cuffs will fall off.
You proposing a deal?
Depends on if what you've got is worth making one.
I mean, I just started, like, yesterday. This is going to be such a waste of time, but I want some info from these cops myself. Probably best to collaborate with these guys and give them a little more insight. I mean, he would know about that. It's the photo is the only thing, right?
Okay. How about this?
A telephone. Use it to make phone calls.
Hiro Mikoshiba. Was this taken here? Right before he died?
Where did you get this? What kind of shit you trying to pull?
I could tell you better with the cuffs off.
You're craftier than I thought. Fine, let him loose. All right, let me get this straight. Right before you met up with this Seiryo High teacher, a strange woman showed up with this photo.
Yeah. I couldn't get a good look at her. But
Bruh.
it seems whatever threat she made worked. Sawa-sensei wouldn't say a thing after that.
Saw was the one who supervised Mikoshiba for his student teaching program.
I know that. So, this woman you're talking about must have had it in with the culprits. You know, they were working in a group.
That's quite a revelation. What makes you so sure about that?
Sakurai, show him the photo of the body. And spare me the protocol lecture. I'm sick of this going nowhere. If Hotshot hears...
Careful, it's gonna be gross.
For us, we may as well take advantage of it.
You're the boss, Nabe-san.
Ugh. This had to be 2 months after his death. The body looks pretty decayed.
Mikoshiba was
It looks
walking
pretty
alive
gross,
2
my
months
dude.
ago, October 7th, 6:30 a.m. He was talking to his mother as he exited their house back in the city. Since there were no other sightings of him, it's likely he was abducted a short ways from his home. This had to be done by vehicle, as common sense would tell us. So there must have been at least 2 suspects, a driver and a handler. If it were me, I'd have put 3 on the job.
So the third guy
That's
could
why
go
you
pick up
figured it was a group
Starbucks.
effort. Sounds logical to me.
Mm-hmm. Now, according to the autopsy report, they found food in the poor guy's stomach. Based on how digested it was, we can assume he was killed at least an hour after breakfast, putting it around 7:30. And not long after, he was brought here. His throat was slit with a knife.
Don't corpses bloat and explode from gas buildup?
Get all that hot shot?
So on the day Mikoshiba went missing, he was abducted near his home. Killed here no earlier than 7:30 a.m. Yeah, I guess, like, I was just gonna say, I don't know exactly how it works, but if they put holes in him, he might not have exploded.
And what was our friend Ehara doing at that time? The old perv was walking through Ikebukuro's ticket gates around 7:43 a.m. This was stated in court and corroborated by multiple security tapes.
But if that's true, he couldn't possibly have killed Mikoshiba. It's 30 kilometers between here and Ikebukuro.
Yeah, that's the meat of his alibi. Yet somehow he knew Mikoshiba's body would be discovered 2 months after his arrest, despite being in custody the whole time. So there's no doubt he's connected to the killers. Just put the screws to him, he'd squeal. Damn it, HQ! Why the hell are we out here working the site if it's already been picked clean?
All right,
Wasting your time, that's
Deep
why.
breaths.
Yeah. But do you see why we've got to get someone in to talk to Ehara? Hell, beg Shirosaki-sensei for a visit if you have to. HQ can't say squat about his attorney visiting.
Hell of a cop. We're only just wet. We're only just wet. I'm wet from meeting this cop. We only just met. I'm halfway to becoming his gopher. Then again, I guess I do the same thing.
What you said raises some questions of my own. But the crime
But who
scene
set
and
the
body.
flares?
Oh yeah? Ask away then.
They only found the body because of the flares. Maybe like... here's a chance to get some pertinent facts. I need to ask what evidence the police collected from the scene. Okay. We kind of know these, right?
I noticed
I'll
the
ask about
burn
the
marks on
flares.
Floor in the shape of an arrow. What's with that?
Somebody lit flares here, the ones that shoot red smoke. It was only a matter of time before the fire department got called, and they're the ones who stumbled on the body. Pretty obvious the culprit set up a smoke signal to make sure the body got found. They probably had the timing all worked out with Ehara so he could predict the body's discovery from maximum impact. And that's exactly what he did, just as the judge handed down the sentence.
What would be the point of that, though?
For all I know, he just wanted to blow everyone's minds.
Yeah, that's yeah. That's a solid theory.
Doesn't this place have a manager? I'm sure it wasn't always like this.
There is a property owner. He's been around Ijincho forever, but the building's been deserted for 2 years. Apparently, there was a padlock to keep the homeless out, but it was long gone by the time they found the body. Broken by the killers, most likely.
What else? All right,
What shape was
I'll
the
just
body
ask
in
all the
when it was
questions.
Full of maggots and decomposing bad. His hands were zip-tied behind the chair, securing him in place. The cause of death was the throat wound, but before that, they really worked him over. Rough way for the guy to go.
Damn.
They even broke all his fingers. On both hands.
That sounds painful.
Fucked up, right? I'm guessing a professional did this. Could be Yakuza, could be Mafia. Take your pick. We've got some guys checking that angle out too, just to make sure there's no stone left unturned.
What else?
How narrow is the window for Mikoshiba's estimated time?
Thank
of
you
death?
for clipping that,
Based on
Raisin.
how digested his breakfast was, he was killed somewhere between 7:30 and noon on the morning of October 7th.
Pretty impressed you can narrow it down like that with a 2-month-old corpse.
Yeah, well, the window gets much bigger if we consider the possibility that the killers forced Mikoshiba to eat. At any point after the kidnapping, they could have made him eat a typical Mikoshiba family breakfast.
It's possible. All they had to do was make him say what he usually eats.
Good, we're on the same page. Now, if we take into account the decomposition of the body, Mikoshiba's estimated time of death actually ranges from 7:30 a.m. on October 7th all the way to the end of that month. So about 3 weeks.
3 weeks? That's a massive gap. Can't we narrow it down further?
The body's just too decomposed to do that. But expand the time frame all you want. Ehara was in custody through the whole thing, so he couldn't have done the deed.
Might have been working
Right.
with someone though.
Spent 2 months behind bars. Hate to think a different.
You said 3
crime would have
guys.
Such a strong alibi.
In any case, someone else killed Mikoshiba. If we could just get in the same room as him, we'd know who that is.
What else?
What was the victim's cause of death? The news called it a massive hemorrhage.
Yup. They slit his throat and let him bleed to death. After tying him to a chair, the killer stood behind him. Lifting
Before we
his
can
chin with
close
his
the
left
case
hand,
and get
right
parfaits.
hand slid the knife.
Sounds like you guys
Parfaits
have
are
that bit on
delicious.
lockdown, huh?
It's one of the few things we're sure of.
What else? Oh, now because I asked everything, I get another.
Has the murder weapon been found?
No, there were no weapons at the scene. Real shame. That'd be some decisive evidence.
So when you said it was a knife, was that a guess based on analyzing the wound?
I wouldn't call it a guess. The coroner outright stated that the weapon was a sharp knife-like instrument.
Oh, like a knife. Yeah, that's just a knife.
I think I'm starting to get the picture here. That should be it for questions.
Tell me, you detectives out in Kamurocho always this hands-on?
Nope, just me.
What?
I'm saying you guys were quick. We had barely set foot in Seiryu High, and you already had the run of the place. Hell, you even closed in on that Sawa sensei and got a meeting with her.
I was just lucky to have been there on another case.
Is that right? What?
Oh.
What's wrong?
Somebody's spying on us with binoculars.
No shit?
3 men, 30s probably. The one with binoculars is wearing a black jacket. My number's on my card.
Yagami!
Goodbye! Skateboard!
Hey, wait up!
Oh, I can't skateboard? Boo. I imagine this is what the skateboard would be good for. Oh, during a chase, things like soccer balls, beer cases, or buckets.
Hold up.
Leave me alone! Yeah, we can't skim over people's heads with our nuts when we jump over them. Sorry, teabag. I mean, I think if I took the time to kick a ball at him, I would lose him. Right? Like... Come on. Come here. Excuse my nuts coming through.
You won't get away.
Watch, they're like, we're the detective club of
Damn, hot shot. You're quick on your feet. So let's hear why this fool had eyes on us.
He claims he just wanted to see the scene for himself.
It's true. Ask the other 2 guys with me. They'll be here any minute.
So you were here gawking, is that it? Better than busting in like you own the place.
I thought that was water under the bridge.
So, who are you? Why'd you run?
I ran because I saw a cop jump out a window and charge at me. Were you saying you'd stick around if you saw that?
He thinks you're a cop. Should we get you a badge and a hat?
I'd be honored.
yeah, actually.
D on you?
Will my license work?
Am I gonna get that hat now or later?
Takake-san, age 30.
What do you do for work?
Oh, I'm just a professional pencil pusher. Biotech, planning and management.
Are your other 2 pals biologists too?
No, one's an investor and the other's a consultant. We all went to high school together.
Did you go to Serio High?
Tokyo address. What brings you to Yokohama?
Oh, well, I'm organizing a class reunion in Chinatown. So I came to scope out the location in advance.
You're kind of far from there.
Chinatown, pal.
Oh, we thought since we came all the way to Yokohama, we might as well peek at the crime scene.
Pretty morbid idea, isn't it?
I suppose.
What high school did you all attend?
Kurakawa Academy, a private school in Tokyo.
So it's not Serio High. Man, these guys are seriously not linked to the crime in any way?
Hey, over here!
We'll need to verify your buddy's identification as well. I suggest you all cooperate. Nabe-san!
All right, you jokers are free to go. Appreciate you being so civil. Guess that settles it. We're just dumbass rubberneckers. Tough break, huh? After all you went through chasing them down.
I don't mind. I'm autos to always swing for the fences.
Yeah, well, your strikeout was pretty amusing. The guy who goes down swinging is all right in my book. Now that that's settled, give my regards to Shirosaki-sensei. Hope you get some dirt on Ihara soon.
Oh, who is that? Was it the partner? His partner? Well, that was interesting. Starting to piece things together. It's good timing for a chat with Saori-san, actually. Now I should head back to Yokohama 99. Actually, we're gonna go to Chinatown. So we can find the time capsule girl.
Hell yeah!
Saya. That's her name. Oh, yeah. Ow. Oh, that is, yeah. Whoops. What do I do with these points? What do I do with my skateboard points? Is it fate, or did she steal it on purpose, perhaps? Target search mode.
Suspicious. Hey.
Did I just find her immediately? No. Okay. Oh, can I help you? I think I got the wrong person, but you wouldn't happen to be Godo, would you? Godo? No. Okay. All right, bud. Doesn't appear to be anyone else for me to look at. Oh, here's somebody.
What the?
Big eyes with double eyelids, a pretty nose, small nose and thin lips, mole under eye, age. The girl matches the drawing a little, but then again, compared to the portrait, she's a bit, her face is much more rounded. She might not be the right person, but I should talk to her.
Excuse me.
Excuse me, do you have a minute? Oh, hello, sir. Are you feeling up for some Chinese food? Our restaurant has everything you could want. It's authentic Chinese, based on our own family recipes. We like to call ourselves the Flavor Town of Chinatown. Oh, shit. Where is he? Where's Guy? Since you're so handsome, I'll treat you extra nice. I said Goto-san was a relaxed, kind of shy woman, didn't they? Maybe this isn't her. Excuse me, I'm sorry, but you wouldn't happen to be Saya Goto-san, would you? How do you know my name? Have we met? I can't believe I could possibly forget someone as handsome as you, sir. So it is her. Well, here's the thing. Did you steal a time capsule? Wow, so I took the wrong time capsule? I did think it was strange it had a lock. I didn't remember it having one. But I figured it was so long ago, I forgot there was a lock. Now it turns out it wasn't my capsule. Alright, well, she never managed to get it open. She hasn't seen Ogikubo's letter. I think I mistakenly took the one that belonged to Ogikubo-kun and his friends. Must be fate. Anyway, I should contact them. She's here.
Yep.
Is that Goto-san? Yep, no mistake. She's certainly gotten rounder. Dude, what are you fucking talking about? Are you disappointed, Ogikubo? Yagami, the feelings I've had for 10 years aren't going to change just because of some surface level feeling like that. Even now, she looks radiant to me. Alright, that's the spirit, so listen up. Here's the plan. We open up the time capsule in front of Goto-san, but then the love letter you couldn't give her 10 years ago is right there. And at that point, your affections, which passed each other like ships in the night, will finally be known to each other. I do like that they're all like, hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah, dude. Get it. With a confession like that, not even Goto-san could resist the tug of destiny's heartstrings. Okay, Ogikubo, go for it. Okay. Yeah, dude, hype your bros up. You know? Goto-san. Huh? It's been a long time. I'm Ogikubo. We went to Serio together. Oh, Ogikubo-kun. It's been so long. The detective told me about the time capsule. I'm so sorry. I took the wrong one. No, it's fine. I'm actually glad this little mix-up made us cross paths again, Goto-san. What a coincidence, huh? Totally. We need to thank the time capsule, huh? Looks like it's going good. This might be it. Here you are. This is your time capsule, Ogikubo-kun. Sorry again. That's okay. Here's yours. Thank you. By the way, did you happen to look inside? Oh, I'm sorry. We did. We needed to learn who it belonged to, and, we read the letter, too. Oh, so you saw. Oh, wow. That's so embarrassing. The music. Goto-san, actually, there's something I want you to see, too. What is it? Finally. Good luck, Ogikubo. It's something important that I buried in my time capsule. Inside of it? What's inside, Ogikubo-san? Well, it's... No! No! Oh. Oh, no. Coda, didn't I tell you not to use the front? Huh? Mom. Uh-oh. Does that mean... Goto-san, is that your son? Oh, my God. You've been married? Huh? Oh, you don't know? It was kind of a shotgun wedding. Oh, dude. Oh, buddy. Ogikubo, no.
Seriously?
She might not be married still. Hold on. She might not be married still. Oh, wow. Hey, Hanamizuki, didn't you say Goto-san wasn't married? That was you, right? Well, it was just gossip, after all. If you want to blame someone, blame the rumor mill. You're totally wrong, though. Anyway, you said you wanted to show me something inside the time capsule? What was it? Oh, that was... just bittersweet memories that need to be left in the past. Huh? Oh, I'm so curious now. I got 50,000 yen for ruining this man's night. They gave me... Well, he's gonna be really sad for a few days. But here's a bunch of money. Looks like that was the dying gasp of my teenage dreams.
Yeah.
Look at it this way, Ogikubo. Your youth might have ended, but your life has just begun. Oh, my life? Hell yeah, now you can finally move on and find real love. Yeah, maybe you're right about that. Ever since I didn't confess at the graduation ceremony, it's been like a weight in the back of my mind. I think it's about time I started moving forward. Well, now you're talking, Ogikubo-san. Yeah, excellent. You can finally get with a lady and be rid of the stain of virginity. Don't be mean. It's not like I stayed a virgin for her. What are you waiting for? Let's march Ogikubo to the nearest brothel and help him become a real man. This escalated really quickly. There's no better way to commemorate rejection than with a proper ejection. You idiots. I've been a virgin my whole life. I'm not just going to hand it over to a stranger, even if she is a professional. Besides, right now I could use a drink. Okay, I can get behind that. Let's go get trashed. You in, Yagami-san? You want to hit up every bar in Chinatown to cheer up Ogikubo here? Huh? Me? Of course, you're the whole reason Ogikubo's dream went down in flames. Yeah, Yagami-san, drinks will be on us, so come on. I'm sure I'll take you up on that. Let her read it anyway. Yeah, she might be single. She might not be married still. You know? Just because she was married. Whoa. Hello, bathroom man. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Just because she was married doesn't mean she still is. Also, totally fine to just be friends with somebody. You know? All right, we got to go back to the Yokohama 99. Let's still do that. Oh, I think I'm about to get into a fight. Yep. Who cares if she's still if she's still it? If she still is, it would be nice to find out her high school crush was reciprocated. You know what? That's true, right? I feel like I don't know how I personally would feel about that, right? Like if somebody came up to me and was like, "Oh my God, I had a big crush on you in high school," you know, especially if it was somebody like that I had some kind of like reciprocal feelings towards. I don't know how I would be about it.
Excuse me.
I had something sort of happen like that to me once, actually. Like, not quite as, like, you know, it wasn't like a confession of, you know, of yearning or anything like that. But I was at a party. Gosh, it would have been maybe enough time had passed where, like, you know, a whole life had been lived between the time where I was regularly around this person and, you know, and she had had a few drinks at this party and had said something kind of similar to me where she was like, I always, like, had, like, a little thing for you. And I was, first of all, at the time, I had just gotten out of a relationship, and I was not interested in, like, getting into any of that mess. Like, especially, like, you know, if, like, if she, you know, her being a little inebriated, like, I wasn't gonna take it super seriously anyway. But, like, even then, like, you know, in sort of in a very relaxed sort of setting, like at like a social event with mutual friends and stuff, where like I had outs, right? You know, I didn't have to, like, I wasn't stuck in the room with someone and like forced to communicate with them. Even then it was a little weird. If someone confessed they liked me in high school, I'd probably just say yikes. You know, the thing that I like, I talk about this with Katie a lot, where, you know, I feel like sometimes with couples, you know, you get the idea in your head, like, I went through so much bullshit, right? Like, if you're talking about, like, you know, just like things that you have to go through as a young adult, as a teenager, you know, like you go through so much bullshit, and if you meet somebody like, you know, like I feel like Katie and I are, you know, I don't think there's anybody else for me but Katie, you know, and like you wonder, like, if I had met this person, you know, 10 years ago, or like if I had been dating this person 10 years ago, would you know, would that have been better, me not going through like all of the like stress and like heartbreak and all that stuff? Like would that be better, you know? And the thing that Katie and I always say is like, it's not better. It's not, it wouldn't be, because the person that you are now is the result of all of that, you know, stress and heartache and, you know, struggle. So like the person you are now is the person that you know, your partner wanted to be with. That doesn't necessarily mean you would be that person 10 years ago. Anyway, wiretapping. You know who did it? Who knows? It could be corporate espionage.
Excuse me.
Excuse me? Did you just say corporate espionage and wiretapping? Yeah, that's right. Our company's currently in crisis mode. Turns out confidential information's been leaking to our competitor. Did you find any bugs? Yeah, actually, we found one by pure accident. We had to hire a detective to sweep the building, and he finds 5 more. Apparently, it's been happening all over Yijincho lately. Everyone's talking about it on Chatter. Some corrupt detective is willing to do all sorts of shady things. Really now? Corrupt detectives in town, huh? Maybe I should look into this crooked competition. What does the Buzz researcher have to say? Oh, that is main story. We have to do it. Okay. High school, I got boobs on the boys or something interested in me, and I was like, why? I was too busy reading Naruto. Here we go. Looks like they caught the person who installed those listening devices. Oh, they caught the guy already? I want to check it out. I was like, there's nothing interesting about y'all. I mean, there rarely is. At least in high school. I feel like people don't really get interesting until, like, they get out of high school and, like, experience more things. There's so much anime to watch around that time. We were in what a splendid era of anime at the time. There were so many things. All right, I need to. I want Flux Fisher. Can I have that? Knockout throw. Stun enemies on throws. That's pretty good. I'm just gonna upgrade Snake. Guess that's the style I like to use. That's real. It hasn't changed. Oops. Adds an additional strikes to parries. I have a lot of skills to use. All right. I was fully into hanging out by myself. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that, you know? I'm still my own best friend. Like, that's good. Like, having, like, a healthy relationship with yourself, pretty important. I love that, like, trip finish. It's really fun.
What a waste.
There's people I could hang out with, but each time I got sick of it. I get that. Introversion is nice. You know, that's something where, like, I would, if I had the ability to send a message back to myself, like as like a 17-year-old, right? I would be like, it's okay to be by yourself. You don't have to like keep getting involved with people who are not going to be nice to you. Is this where they found the wiretapper? It's already quite a crowd here. I've already told you, I'm here to locate them, not plant them. Huh? That sounds like... I'm a detective from Yokohama 99. I picked up a wiretap... We gotta help Tsukumo. We gotta help Tsukumo. I picked up a wiretap signal here, so I came to sweep for it. You're a detective? Who hired you? Well, detectives have a strict code of client confidentiality, but I admit this wasn't for an official case. More for my own curiosity, so... Your curiosity? Yeah, that sounds like the likely cover story for a serial bugger. I'm pretty sure that that doesn't mean what you think that means. We probably could have found a different word. We could have found a different word than bugger, I think. I think that means something else. You definitely look the part. Oh dear. Oh, Tsukumo's about to get pinched. Hey, Tsukumo. Huh? Oh, what's happening, Yagami? I could really use your backup. Security guard is accusing me of plaguing the town with bugs. You know this guy? Yeah, we've been friends for a long time. Just as he said, he's a detective. He's definitely not the kind to resort to such shady jobs. Not sure I should be trusting you either. Not trustworthy, huh? Quick flash of this should take care of it. My name is Takayuki Yagami. I'm a lawyer. I'm going to treat my friend like a criminal without any proof. This badge might have to come into play at some point. Officers, please don't arrest my personal nerd. He's mine. I found him and he's mine. You're a lawyer? Well, if a lawyer's vouching for him, I don't see a problem here. Sorry about that. Have a nice day. That's my emotional support nerd. That's what Katie says about me. My. Well, thank you for your assistance, Yagami. Truly rescued me in the nick of time. What was all that about, anyway? It wasn't the first time I've heard of wiretapping causing a fuss around here. Well, indeed. Supposedly there's a detective in a Jin show. He's been offering his services for a wide variety of illegal purposes. Yeah, I heard something about a corrupt detective earlier. So he's the wiretapper that the security guard was hoping to catch?
Sure.
Well, presumably so. This individual's performed some rather unsavory duties for clients, assisting stalkers and loan sharks in finding their targets. For example, this guy sounds pretty awful. Any legit detective would turn those clients down. Well, I wholly agree. The notion of allowing this man to tarnish the title of detective did not sit well for me, and so I was driven to the field to investigate. But I just wound up being accused of performing the deed I was attempting to stop. Goodness, whatever can I do? Maybe try cutting out the sly grins and conspiratorial giggles when you're on the job. I can't help grinning when dealing with such fascinating subjects. Oh, how about this instead? Can you continue the investigation for me? You can use this to track clandestine signals, invented by yours truly. Huh? You want me to do it? Yeah, it appears I'm destined to bear the cross of the suspicious... Bro. I am destined to bear the cross of the suspicious individual, but you certainly have no worries of that. I don't know about that. Well, I certainly do. You've got an ace up your sleeve, an attorney's badge you can flash in a pinch. So that being said, please take this with you. More gadgets. The detector. And you said this thing picks up clandestine signals? Precisely. You can detect anything emitting a suspicious signal from up to a few tens of meters away. That's... Is that writing properly? Emitting a suspicious signal from up to a few tens of meters away. Bugs, spy cams, the like. There's a signal coming from behind this building. Maybe you should look into it. Look for the source? Yeah, all right. Oh, this is the college. $10, so less than 100. I mean, it just sounds weird. You can get tens of things. Like that to me says he could have been like, oh yeah, you could. It helps you pick up signals or anything less than 100 meters. Oh, I'm like far away, huh? Tens of sounds more, I guess, yeah. Beep.
Signal's weak. I think I'm facing the wrong way.
Why would you want to bug here?
Signal's weak.
Been waiting for all day for a delivery near the door, like package.
I think I'm facing the wrong way.
Oh my god, Yagami.
Not really picking it up.
My god. I don't know. It kind of sounds like it's nowhere.
I think I'm facing the wrong way.
Right, well, you told me this way was the wrong way.
Signal's weak.
Oh, okay.
Not really picking it up. Signal's weak.
Oh my god. Signal's weak. Tsukumo, this thing sucks. More like tens of bullshit, yeah. What the fuck? Where did the signal go? Now there's no light on it at all. Is it in here?
I think I'm facing the wrong way.
Is it on the stairs? Maybe? It's over here, maybe? Alright, alright, alright. Is the beeping supposed to get more urgent or something? I don't know.
Signal's weak.
Okay. The car?
Should be around here. Here we go.
Jesus. This car's giving off a weird signal.
Huh?
It only took me 45 minutes to find it. There's some sort of bugs been planting in the car? The time of death. Interested in my car, are you?
Excuse me.
Sorry about that. I'm Takayuki Yagami. I'm a detective. Oh, a real-life detective. I'm Motoya Ogami. I'm a prosecutor. Oh, so you're a public prosecutor. Well, to be honest, I've loved mysteries ever since I was little. Detectives are so fascinating. I never thought I'd actually meet one like this. Oh, is that so? Well, Mr. Detective, what business do you have with my car? No, are you on a case? Is there a mystery here right now? Well, there seems to be a series of illicit snooping activities going on around town lately, so I'm looking into the matter. And for some reason, your car is emitting a rather strange signal. Oh, do you think my car's bugged? That depends. Do you ever have conversations in there that you wouldn't want others to hear? Yeah, certainly. Discussing the days of coming trials with my secretary and such. Could that be a reason why someone would want to bug my car? It is possible. May I search it for you? By all means. A lawyer detective. We introduce ourselves differently based on who we're lying to. Signal's coming from inside this stuffed animal. It really was in his car. Ogami-san, I think I found the source of the signal. That's Masuyama-kun's. Who was that lady? Belongs to my secretary, Masuyama-kun. Oh, crap. You shall pay for your part in this sordid crime. Out of the way, nerd. I take kickboxing lessons every week. Kickboxing class every week. I'm serious. Tsukumo! And I am Makura Tsukumo, master of the Yagami style, and I shall not hold back, even against a lady as yourself. Oh. Whoa. You know Kung Fu? Oh, this is my luck. Aw, excellent bluff, Tsukumo. You've gotten really good at that. Your form is perfect. I've seen you fight enough times for the look of it to rub off, at least. Alright, Masuyama-san, let's hear it. Dun, na, 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 na. What's the meaning of this, Masuyama-kun? I'm sorry, I've been paid off. What? By whom? So that one defendant's lawyer? Yes, he claimed to be working for them. He also said he's a detective. A detective? Probably the villainous detective who's become the talk of the town. Can you describe this person for us? I don't know what he looks like. We only talked over the phone, and he didn't video chat with me. His voice or speaking mannerisms, then. Any noticeable dialect? I'm not sure. He was really quiet, and he kept his speaking to a minimum. I do think he's a male, though. Excuse me. Did you record the conversation? No, I was instructed not to. Damn. Well, we had some sort of evidence we could use. Did he happen to give you his name? No, but he said he runs the illegal detective agency. Yeah, that's so weird that you got sick at that restaurant. Yeah, it is weird. It's weird that I went to food poisoning mart. It's so weird. I went to food poisoning mart and I got food poisoned. That's illegal detective agency. Yeah, you trusted him. Are you dense? That's a pretty brazen approach. Yeah, it sure is. It sure is, Yagami. He doesn't beat around the bush, does he? No. Bribery? Masuyama-kun, how could you do this? Well, once he offered me the 3 million, I couldn't help myself. Heaven help me. What am I to do with you? Well, you're fired, clearly. Like, obviously you're fired. Well, nice work. We even got compensated for our efforts. That Masuyama girl's definitely getting canned. If not jail time on top of it. Oh, she certainly could have thought of that before she bugged her boss. Wow, who'd have guessed we'd learn about a corrupt detective in town? We didn't find the guy, but he seems busy enough. We'll probably get another crack at him. I agree. Ijincho seems to be suffering the strangest plague of illicit spying. And I believe my handy-dandy detector will serve as the perfect antidote for this plague. Are you suggesting we comb the whole city for bugs with that thing? That sounds like an awful lot of unpaid work. Oh, that sounds That does sound like a lot of work, doesn't it? In that case, you should try consulting the buzz researcher first to help pinpoint where you ought to search. Anything that gives out strong signals, such as wireless bugs and spy cameras, are prone to causing interference. Our televisions and phones all suffer from the same sort of noise in the vicinity of covert broadcasting devices. Alright, if I filter for noise or something along those lines, there's a chance I will track down a bug.
I see.
Okay, sure. So that's the side. That's side content. Oh, here we go. Got keyword noise. More side. There's a lot of side work in this. This feels like a good enough time as any to say. I don't know if we're gonna go for like 100% or anything on this. This might be another instance where I'm more interested perhaps in the story that the game is telling than I am in, you know, finding everything in it. But oh, I hit a pole. I wish I could skateboard down here. I guess this is a busy street and they don't want you to do it. Oh, hey guys.
And stay down.
Oh. Do we make any more, couple things we could do. More health. Any cheap, like, tiger stuff we could get? The rock breaker. Oh, hello. Oh no! Donk. Ugh. Snake broodling. Baby snake do 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 do. Whoa! The grind is fun every time. By the way, the grind is always fun. Oh my god, am I gonna get to come back to the office at all? What else, guys? Hello? Hi, sorry.
Oh, I was just about to call you. I was gonna say I've got some leads on the murder. By the way, you wouldn't happen to know a Detective Watanabe, would you? From Kanagawa PD?
Oh, yes. He came asking me about the harassment case. Apparently he couldn't interview Ehara, so he got us instead.
Wanna know why that is? Apparently Tokyo PD suspects Ehara might be linked to the murder in some way. And since they don't want Kanagawa stealing the show, they're blocking their investigators out.
That does make sense. Not in a bureaucratic way.
By the way, when's your next appointment with Ehara?
As soon as we're ready, honestly. Did you want to come along?
Yeah, I was just about to ask that. But I'd like to do a bit more research beforehand. I want to know exactly how Ehara's crime played out.
Funny you should say that. Hoshino-kun just told me he's going to reinspect the crime scene tomorrow. He said it'd be best to plot Ehara's movement from Ikebukuro all the way to Shinjuku, where he was caught.
No kidding. Then I ought to go with.
If that's the case, hold on one sec.
Okay.
Yagami-san? It's me, Hoshino.
Hi, Hoshino.
You'll be helping me out tomorrow.
I'm stoked to be there. Oh, and could you bring the statements from Ehara's arrest with you? It'd be a huge help if you could walk me through what happened on site.
You got it. We'll be starting from Ikebukuro Station, so just meet me there tomorrow.
Will do. See you then.
I can deal with the rest tomorrow. I gotta recharge. Yeah, there's a lot of side work in this game. I mean, the game is bigger than Judgment. Like, that's... You know, much in the Yakuza style. There's always going to be more to do. Yeah, I don't know if we're going to do all that. Plus, because the tracker was not fun to use. That might be something where I'm going to look up if it's worth it after stream tonight. And if it's not, we're not going to do it. Well, there's a taxi.
Okay, see that sign right there? Ehara was leaning on that before the incident. Yep, just like that. He was standing around searching for a victim. Ehara's the man in the cap and sunglasses.
Well, that's him deciding who to attack. Damn, looking at it now, he looks pretty suspicious.
So, Ehara was lingering at the platform a while, huh?
Yeah, he walked past the ticket gate at 7:43 a.m. This was confirmed by the security tapes as well as when he swiped his transit card. After that, he wandered the platform an entire hour ogling women.
He spent that long choosing a target?
Huh.
Yeah. Sick, isn't it?
Then the security camera that caught him would be... that one?
That's right.
Ikebukuro is pretty famous for its sheer amount of foot traffic. In a station like this, the cameras almost never have a blind spot.
At 9:06 a.m., Ehara finally honed in on his would-be victim. Then he boarded her train, which was departing for Shinjuku.
She's the one in the pink cardigan and white skirt?
Yeah, Yui Mamiya, an office worker and mother of a 6-year-old boy. The two of them show up on the train's interior cam as well. According to the victim's statement, Ehara began by rubbing her posterior with the back of his hand. But it didn't stop there. After that, he put his hand up her skirt.
Pretty sickening.
I'm assuming he targeted someone shy, thinking she wouldn't resist. Makes me angry just thinking about it. The victim stated she was too scared to call for help, meaning she endured this for 6 minutes until the train reached its stop in Shinjuku.
Can you send what you just showed me to my phone?
Sure. Now let's head to Shinjuku Station. Then we can watch as the
Not this trope. Yeah, this is how the game opened with this guy getting arrested.
An asshole's still an asshole.
Yeah, an asshole is still an asshole.
Looks like we're getting close to Shinjuku.
The train's pretty light right now, but it was packed during the crime, right?
Oh yeah, the car occupancy at that time of day can easily reach 180%.
And Ehara should have been standing right.
Hoshino, you should really hold on to the rail or the handholds. Is there anything I can conclude from looking around? Oh, cool. On the train?
What the?
The car's pretty empty right now, but when Ehara committed the crime, it was 180% full. 100% full, meaning all the seats and straps are being used by a passenger. So that means, so when he says like 108%, it means that like there was nowhere to sit. And that there was like nowhere to hold on to. Am I not allowed to walk over here? Okay, cool. Yagami, you have to figure it out before the train's heading to Shinjuku Station from Ikebukuro. It's about 6 minutes from departure to arrival. All right. It's a train window. Is anything on the floor? You know, as someone who rides the train quite frequently, there's usually something to look at on the floor. Oh, security camera. Oh, that's cool. There's like a hint over here. What the? Is that the camera? Yep. Katie, she might have taken a nap. She might be napping. Oh, she's lurking. Oh, yay.
Ehara and Mamiya-san both exited the train and got onto the platform here. But right before that, Mamiya-san suddenly grabbed Ehara's wrist and yanked his hand out from under her skirt. That's when she got a good look at her assailant.
So without a doubt, she saw it was him.
Yes, and there were also traces of her garments on his hand during evidence analysis. Anyway, after being grabbed, Ehara wrenched himself free and took off at a sprint. See, here he gets off the train and bolts across the platform. And Mamiya-san chases after him, asking people around her for help.
Ah, this is what they kept looping on TV.
Yeah. And honestly, with all this evidentiary footage, defending him in court was a lost cause.
Was there any security footage that wasn't aired on TV?
Sure.
Are subway stations a common thing in America? Where I live, yeah, there's a lot of subway stations. New York has a bunch of them. A lot of big cities will usually have some kind of train system in them.
Oh, right. I have a
Subways, especially.
So Ehara gets off the train here, and then gets apprehended here. How far apart is that?
Roughly 100 meters. Both he and the victim were weaving their way through the crowd.
I think so. I think most major cities in the United States have some kind of rail system that runs through them.
The area was deemed safe.
Most, not all.
Hey.
With varying levels of usefulness.
Pointing penciled in.
Good idea. Let's check each camera's position as we walk over to where Ehara was detained.
Oh God! Hi, Hoshino.
So if you could let me know whenever you see a camera,
there's one.
I can mock it up on our diagram here.
There's one right there. That's one. Oh. Hi, kitten. I only know this because if you look it up, you mostly get the sandwich shop. Yeah, so where I live in Chicago, which is a pretty large city, it's not usually called the subway. It's called the L, because it's part of the track is elevated. So L for elevated. But yeah, Chicago has the L train that runs through most of the city. Where else can I look? Sorry, folks. Didn't mean to bump into you. Oh, literally right there, you bozo. Okay. You silly bitch. There's a camera right there. All right.
Looks like we checked all the nearby cameras. Let's go up a little further now.
And back at it. All right. There's one.
Suspicious.
Come on, guys. Let's find all the security cameras. But yeah, the train, like, the train is very useful. And it's nice, especially if you, like, don't want to buy a car because it's expensive and, you know, the city is not always forgiving with automobiles and using automobiles in the city. So the train is nice. I actually took it today. I was telling Katie about how I had not a good time on it. Because, like, I have, like, pet peeves about, like, being on public transportation. And, like, one of them is, like, if there are open seats and, like, that aren't sitting next to me and you choose the seat next to me when you can sit away from me, that's a pet peeve. Because, like, I don't necessarily want to touch, you know, touch thighs with somebody on the train. Like, I'm in like my knee place. I don't need that. So, like, that's a thing sometimes with me. What
the?
All right, more cameras. They're kind of far away. Yeah. But, like, it was somebody sitting right next to me when there were other available seats. And, it was, there was a crying baby sat right in front of me, which is another thing where I'm like, I know you can't control when baby cry, but, like, all right, I already got that one. I got that one. Got that one. And then somebody, the person who sat too close, you know, next to me when they had other available seats, in the elevator, maybe? Did I miss this? Is there something over? There's a pole. Good. Got that one, right? Yeah. But they were like, I have a food allergy, and they were eating the food. The person who sat next to me was eating the thing that I'm allergic to, sitting next to me, and that was that felt targeted, and I was annoyed by that. I'm sure it wasn't. You know, I'm sure nobody, like, hired this person to sit next to me and make me feel gross. There we go.
Looks like we checked all the nearby cameras. Let's
I've only been on a train about, like, 5 times. Outside of the city is the only way to get anywhere is by car, unless you want to bike for hours. Ugh. Yeah, the trains are nice. I mean, like, I know I was literally just complaining about, you know... I don't know if we're allowed to eat on the train here. Oh, you're not allowed to eat on the train here either. People just do it. Because, like, what are they going to do? Like, you know...
Suspicious.
People just do it.
Okay, looks like we got all the cameras. Our diagram is now complete.
All right, the diagram represents the station at the time of the groping. Hara got off the train at 9:12 on October the 7th. From the deboarding area, he ran in the direction of the arrow and then was tackled by concerned
Now
citizens.
We'll pencil in the camera locations and what directions
Glad I can
they're
just
pointing.
drive. Yeah. Oh my god. Right, so each of the orange areas represents a security camera's field of view. What can I take note of by looking at this? Right, they disembarked here. Was gripping Ihara's hand, but he broke free of her, and then he tried to run away. Does the dotted part of the arrow indicate a blind spot between the cameras? So there won't be any footage of Ihara running through here. Yeah, that's a blind spot. Which was the path that Hara and the victim took as they ran from the platform to Hara's point of capture.
Hey.
And that's where Hara was tackled by witnesses. Multiple others on the scene documented this with their smartphones' cameras. This is what they call eyewitness footage, but the TV stations shell out for this sort of thing. Anything else? I think we found everything. Pickage! Hooray!
So this was the general situation when Ahara committed his crime. What do you think, Yagami-san? Anything of note?
Do you think Ahara and Mamiya-san were riding the train pretty frequently?
Oh yeah, Mamiya-san commuted by train. She was here every weekday. Same goes for Ahara, actually, but he was off that day. Supposedly, he was going to see his wife, even though they're separated.
Did he ever say why he wandered around the platform for an hour?
He said the thought of his wife had him flustered, and he couldn't force himself to board the train. He always had an excuse ready for anything you asked him, including the harassment charges. He pled not guilty, but the evidence said otherwise. There wasn't a single argument we could make in court to establish reasonable doubt.
Safe to say he did it. But on the same day, he knew his son's bully would be murdered in Ijincho. Pretty clear it wasn't a spontaneous need to grab some ass.
I agree. It's almost like all the commotion around the harassment might have been planned out. Maybe everything was, even down to getting captured.
Yeah. You really played everyone by turning harassment into an alibi for murder. No matter how much evidence points to him as a killer, he can deny it with complete immunity.
This is getting crazier by the minute.
At the very least, he had something to do with it. Some connection. But I can't imagine he'll talk. Whatever his plan is, it's pretty clear Ahara is committed.
To what? Getting revenge for his son?
I think so.
Who do you think his accomplices could be? Ahara is a veteran cop. Think maybe he knows how to hire an actual assassin? If so, he could have just paid for his revenge, right?
Sure. But assassins cost an arm and a leg. He wasn't rich before all this, was he?
No. He barely scraped up enough to cover his lawsuit against the school.
Thought so.
I've gone to the scenes of both the murder and the train groping. That should be all the places that I need to see. Probably wouldn't have gotten any serious charges anyway. Well, he was a police officer.
Hey, it's Shirosaki.
So I think they said
What's
that he
up,
would just been asked probably to leave the force. Probably wouldn't have even served any time, I think, is what they were saying at the beginning of the game.
But I need to head back to Ijincho for now.
Something you forgot to do?
Yeah. It involves Ahara's motive, which would be without a doubt his son's suicide. So I want to confirm if Mikoshiba really bullied the kid. And the best person to ask happens to be down in Ijincho.
Alright, then I'll let you get to it.
Cool. Then I'll see you tomorrow.
Even if he wasn't an officer, it might have been like that. That sucks. Mikoshiba, Ahara. Yeah, I think I saw everything there was to see at each of the crime scenes. All that's left is getting Sawa-sensei to talk, and the key will be learning what happened with Ahara's son 4 years ago. Gotta talk to Sawa. I'm sure this will go well. I'm sure she won't yell at us anymore, right? That's sick. Why isn't jump A? Extreme. Ow. Fuck. Okay. That's right. I didn't need those brain cells anyway. That's fine. Okay. Hello, security guard. Thank you for just allowing me inside. I don't know why I did that. Go over here. Right. I gotta go to the second floor. God, you guys, these kids are littering so bad. They're dropping their old circuit boards and impure lead everywhere. Lead! You're just gonna leave lead just sitting out at school? Hey, Sawa.
Got a minute?
No, not for you. I really have nothing more to say.
What if I told you it's looking more and more likely Ihara-san had a hand in Mikoshiba's death?
Well, it doesn't concern me.
Ihara-san believes Mikoshiba tormented Toshiro-kun so badly that he took his own life. But neither the third-party investigation nor the courts were on his side. So what's the truth here? You know, don't you?
She does.
What really happened between Mikoshiba and Toshiro-kun? Why won't you tell me the truth?
Why do you keep asking? I said I don't know!
I'm going to the detention center tomorrow to get some answers out of Ihara-san.
What?
I saw where Mikoshiba was murdered. He endured no shortage of cruelty before he died. They tortured him, you know. They broke all his fingers before they slit his throat.
No.
Wow, okay. I know I'm putting her through a lot right now, but she's connected to this too. She's got information I need to know before I go see Ihara.
And somehow Ihara-san knew Mikoshiba would be killed on the day he got caught for groping. It's like he did it to prove he had nothing to do with the murder. But maybe that wasn't his real objective at all.
Huh?
I think he wanted to signal that he'd finally avenged his son.
The body belongs to a guy named Hiro Mikoshiba. 4 years ago, this man took my son from me by driving him to commit suicide.
If I'm gonna face him tomorrow, I can't go in without some ammunition. So, 4 years ago, did Mikoshiba bully Toshiro-kun or not? That's all I want to know.
My answer won't change. There's no evidence Mikoshiba-kun did anything wrong.
Are you sure about that?
Okay.
Take a look at this.
Here we go.
Toshiro Ihara, your student. Imagine that he's listening to what you're saying now. If you can look at him and say Mikoshiba played no part in his death, I'll leave you alone. In fact, you'll never hear a word from me again. So which is it?
"4 years ago, not long after I'd transferred here to teach English. That's when it started. I was trying my best to get acclimated, and I was finally on a first-name basis with everyone. One day, after school, I was out on the roof taking a break, when Toshiro-kun suddenly ran by. I called out to him to ask what was wrong, but he shushed me and kept running. I saw he had a bloody nose. Moments later, Mikoshiba-kun showed up. He was looking for him. I told him I hadn't seen him. Toshiro-kun's face told me everything I needed to know.
So Mikoshiba was bullying him after all.
Yes. Toshiro-kun told me this later on.
Why are you being
Whenever
so
he'd leave
difficult?
school
Someone was
with
murdered.
Mikoshiba-kun and his friends, they'd force him to hand over money. At first, they'd try to pass it off as a joke. They said since he lowered the class average on tests, he ought to buy them all drinks as an apology. And Mikoshiba-kun, he was having too much fun with it to stop. He started offering tutoring sessions to Toshiro-kun. only so he and his crew could extract their tuition from him. They'd even break into his house while his mother was at work and take the money she left him for dinner. And if he couldn't pay, they'd beat him up at school or make him grovel in the bathroom.
Didn't anybody see what was really happening?
The teachers either saw nothing or turned a blind eye. Few students knew about it, though. Anyway, I ended up relaying everything Toshiro-kun had told me to those boys' homeroom teacher. Mind you, this teacher had tenure, title, and years of experience under his belt. Do you know what he told me? He said not to cause a commotion because those boys were about to graduate.
Why does that not surprise me?
Mm-hmm.
To be honest, it was hard to paint such an outwardly model student in a negative light. There was also no hard evidence to support Toshiro-kun's story. But someone still should have stepped in to help. If only I'd understood that at the time.
You tried.
The only thing I tried was to keep an eye out for him, making sure he wasn't alone, things like that. But unfortunately, that wasn't good enough. On the first morning of the 3rd trimester, Toshiro-kun tied a towel to his doorknob and hung himself in his room.
Whoa!
And that's
This
when
game
you
is
confronted
pretty, yeah.
Mikoshiba, right?
They've really
You asked him
come a
point
long
blank if
way.
you bullied him.
I did.
So 4 years ago, Sawa-sensei stood up to Mikoshiba for his terrible behavior. And then why has she kept that to herself for so long?
Mikoshiba-kun pretended to know nothing. He was more careful, shaken even, from then on. In all honesty, when I heard a third-party committee was investigating, I was hoping the truth would come out. Students were asked to fill out an anonymous questionnaire, and many of them wrote down exactly what they saw.
Hold on. Didn't the court end up declaring there was no substantial evidence of bullying? How could they have said that with those questionnaires on hand?
First of all, the committee never interviewed anyone directly. Those questionnaires were the only proof of anything. And the teacher of those boys was the one who collected them. Each time he came across any mention of bullying, he'd toss that questionnaire out. Also, he wouldn't get blamed in the end for ignoring the warning signs.
So then the committee was pointless.
A few students did speak up about the bullying online, but their posts weren't much to go on. Toshiro-kun's parents were completely caught off guard. His mother worked through the day, and his father lived all the way in Tokyo. That made it that much easier for the teacher to cover up all the evidence of bullying. He made that statement without even consulting the principal or the chairman. So, right before Mikoshiba-kun graduated, the committee presented their findings, that there was no evidence of bullying. The conclusion you've heard over and over.
What the hell?
In Japan, 300 children commit suicide every year, across all grades. Less than 3% are proven to be linked to bullying. Toshiro-kun's case ended up like that too. But Ehara-san wasn't satisfied with those findings, so he sued Seiryo High, demanding compensation for Toshiro-kun's death. As the trial dragged on, I was eventually called to the witness stand. Of course, my intention was to let everything I knew out into the open. But before that could happen, that damn teacher came with the school's attorney to see how I would testify.
They didn't want you making them look bad, huh?
Of course not. That's when I first learned what he did with those incriminating questionnaires. They had no choice but to reveal everything to me, to try and sway me to their side. I guess they were just that desperate. After all, I was the only adult who Toshiro-kun confided in. I don't think he'd spoken to his parents about it once. So yes, that's why there was never any objective evidence of bullying. It wasn't like I had a mind to record our conversations. And I hadn't personally witnessed it either. The school attorney saw fit to remind me that the law says innocent until proven guilty. And if I couldn't produce tangible evidence, then I shouldn't be accusing Mikoshiba-kun.
So it was witness tampering. That is, they coerced you into false testimony?
Yes.
It's incredibly hard on you.
Yeah.
What I should have done was told the truth regardless. But what else could I have really done for him? Some days I just don't know. As much as I've tried to convince myself I did everything I could for him, I can never fully believe it.
So what happened to the teacher who covered all this up?
He transferred to another school. God, to think he's still standing at a podium somewhere.
That's unfortunate.
Even so, I don't have the right to place the blame solely on him.
Wait, where in the story did Ihara definitively find out that Mikoshiba was a bully? It wasn't clear at the trial, but he could really bring himself to kill a person. I'm so excited Christmas is early. Oh, your package!
Maybe, but in that case, Mikoshiba's bullying of Toshiro, or those questionnaires getting discarded. Have you ever told anyone else?
No. I've been silent. Yagami-san. You know what? Back when I was a student in high school, I witnessed bullying firsthand. There was this kid. My classmates pushed him too far. And one day he just jumped off the roof.
Jesus!
Off the roof?
By some miracle, he survived the fall. And he's been in a coma for the last 13 years. Nobody knows if he'll ever wake up. His name is Mitsuru, and he may never open his eyes to the world again. His mom watches him, but she works full-time. She's a higher-up in the government.
I'm sorry to hear it.
The worst part is that his teacher knew. He even talked to the bullies about it. But all he said was, "Don't overdo it." But afterward, the public eviscerated him. He had to quit his teaching job. And yet, for poor Toshiro-kun, nobody was held responsible at all. And that includes me.
But if anyone was going to take responsibility for that, Mikoshiba should have been first in line. I'm sure Ihara-san must have thought the same thing.
You know what I wanted to be as a kid? I was so innocent, I wanted to be a teacher. And after Mitsuru-kun's tragedy, I felt practically obligated. And still, I just let history repeat itself.
Yeah, nice. Ooh. So she's been through it, huh? I think I have a clearer picture of what happened 4 years ago. I think I'm ready to go interview Ihara. Should go back to Yokohama 99 and get some rest. Poor thing, though. Like... Oh, okay. Don't go that way. I just want to pick up the pickups. Can I... No? Okay. Princess, congratulations on your tablet, though. Oh, hello. Hello there. Oh, hi. Oh! Ow! Right in the middle. Sorry, Ibisu Sensei. We thought you were a soccer girl for a second. Another bunch of jerk kids. Hey, you alright? What? Oh. What's the matter? Did you get hit so hard you got memory loss? Should I hit you again? Maybe you'll bring back your memories. Ha ha ha. Uh-oh. Why does he look like, was it from, The Heihachi from Tekken. What's this bloodthirsty aura? Something's really wrong here. Does he even hear us? Ibisu sensei. Hey, stop. Akiyama-kun, Ano-kun, Kibayashi-kun, right? Sports aren't allowed in the halls, okay?
What?
Ah, my bad. Hey, Crouton. He's going Super Saiyan. Man, it's amazing how much energy these kids have. Felt so much anger emanating from him earlier, but maybe it was just my imagination. Oh, hey.
Yagami-san.
Amasawa.
Hey, what's up, Amasawa? You saw what just happened, right? Yeah, you mean after that teacher got hit by the ball? He was giving off some pretty weird vibes. Yeah, there's something I'd like to talk to you about concerning him. You want to talk? Sure, I'll swing by the room later. Did I make it in time for the end of the stream? Yeah, we're gonna... I think we're gonna mosey our way back to headquarters, and then we might wrap up. But I'm glad you're here. Crouton, no Rivals trailer today. Probably tomorrow. Although... I saw your messages. Yeah. I'm excited, but my desk is also crowded. I mean, you know what, though? Tablets are great. Like, especially if you're, you know, getting some use out of them. Ow, sorry. Right. Do we remember how to leave? How do we get out of the How do I leave school? I think I have to, like, go inside, right? And then leave this way. Mine sits in a drawer to die until I remember to charge it. I've been waiting about a year to get it. I mean, I'm really excited for you. That's great. Lots of good things come. Like, a tablet's good for so many things. I wonder if we're gonna hit with any other, like, side nonsense here before oh. Oh shit. Oh. Oh, they saw me. Oh, they saw me. They're mad. Oh, please. I'm sorry. Please. I'm just
What a waste.
been using my phone in my meetings and it's rough. Yeah, that's what it's I can't believe I tried to do a skateboard trick and the guy I keep I just can't stop running into people. Maybe the skateboard isn't the move. Improve your skills. Okay. I will. I just need to stop crashing. Ow. Okay. Oh, hello. Woof. Oh, what's up with this dog? Hey, what's wrong? You lose your owner? Well, Yagami, it seems you finally met the infamous detective dog of a Jinsho. I'm sorry, the what? The best boy. Word's been getting around of an odd dog who apparently wanders the streets looking for cases to solve. Whenever he catches the scent of a mystery or a crisis, he calls out to nearby people, alerting them of a nearby incident. He actually stops by here rather often. It's almost as if he knows this is a detective agency. You serious? Or seriously, this dog does that? Yes, for the past few months now. He seems to take his self-appointed position quite seriously. Kind of sounds like Amasawa. I see just wandering around town, though. He has a collar, so he's obviously not a stray. Sure. Therein lies the mystery of the dog. He's very well trained and in the perfect specimen of health. No one's seen him running around in the garbage or anything. So based on this information, it's clear that he has someone taking care of him. The mystery chasing dog's a big mystery himself, huh? Huh? Something... Oh my god, that's so cute. Something wrong, boy? Wait. Oh, he picked up the scent of a mystery. I believe he wants you to follow him, Yagami. Right. Am I supposed to hold the leash? He has proper leash manners, is all. I guess if he's really that smart, I can see why he's walking around freely.
What?
What is it? Do you want me to take you for a walk? Yagami, I believe he's requesting you to partner up with him. Are you willing to accept the case? Alright. Where's the trouble, boy? You're not just taking me to get food, are you? Hey. Guess I'm not taking point on this case. What is it, boy? This is very cute. Walking the dog.
This way, huh?
I should follow him right now. It seems like he knows the way. His little run cycle is so cute. Boop, 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 boop.
Got something?
We're still in the lengthy tutorial portion of the RGG action RPG game where we learn about every mechanic and then we're allowed to do things.
Doing great.
We learn about every single mechanic that the game offers us for side stuff, and then woof woof. So you're leading me? Huh, boy? This is an issue. You don't know how to get in touch with her? No, she just said to wait here and that she'd be back for me soon. Oh dear, this is not good.
Excuse me.
Excuse me, is there some sort of trouble? And you are Takayuki Yagami, a detective from Kamurocho. Aw, what a cute doggy. Something the matter here? I look so uncomfortable holding this leash. Well, he's been waiting in front of the facility for a while now because his mother told him to wait here.
What?
Facility? Yes, our orphanage's main facility is upstairs. No! 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 She dropped him off? She just dropped him off like that? Ah.
I see.
Oh, no. He said he's left here, and the mother doesn't seem to be returning. Okay. Yes, and he actually had this envelope with him when I first came out to ask if anything was wrong. Oh, no. Some kind of letter? No, it's a piece of paper. Please take care of Shusuke-kan. Shusuke-kan? Chan? Shusuke-chan. I see. Please take care of Shusuke-chan. He's a very good boy. He loves banana ice cream, and he means the world to me. At the very least, I was hoping to learn why he's here. Being dropped off without any hint of knowing the truth, that's no way to treat a person. Yeah, that's terrible. Hey, Shusuke-kun, right? How long has your mom been gone? Like an hour? Oh, if that's true, there's a slight chance that she could still be nearby. Yagami-san, was it? You're a detective, aren't you? Could you possibly find his mother? I'd really like to, but... Say, did your mom mention anything at all about where she might be going? I don't know. Alright, how about her name? What's her name? Mikan. Shibuya Mikan. There's not much I can do with just that, though. However, I have the dog! Yeah, this kid looks like they've been abandoned. Oh, you think you'd track her by the scent on the envelope? Yeah, well, if the dog's as much of a detective as Sukuma made him sound like he is, I suppose I could let him take a crack at it. All right, track the scent for me, will you?
This way, huh?
Just ask the kid his house number and then tell it to the cops. Yeah, actually.
This way, huh? Doing great.
I don't like where we're going.
Got something? This way, huh?
Come on, Mika-chan. Time to get in. Oh, no. Shusuke-kun, was it? You gotta make that dough for his sake, right? And you promise you'll send him his share, right? Of course we will, Mikan-chan. Once you pay back what you owe, that is. No funny business on your end, either. Is that her boy? Oh, what's your problem? Go sniff out a bone somewhere else. Shu.
Excuse me.
You're Shusuke-kun's mom, right? Mikan Shibuya? How do you know that? Came looking for you after this dog led me to your son. Didn't expect to run into this guy, too, but I can see what's going on. Dog led you? My guess is you owed someone enough money that this scumbag's trying to drag you off to work some unsavory job for the rest of your life. A brothel or something, probably. Huh? Well, I mean, happens all the time in Kamrocho where I work. Now, what the fuck's your deal, asshole? You're getting in the way of company business. Don't be surprised when you end up dead. I already heard you say she owes you. How much does she owe by now? What interest are you charging? She brought 500 grand. With interest, that's 9 mil. 9? What, are you planning on covering it or something? Okay. See, that's an exorbitant rate. Knew I was looking at a loan shark from the first moment. I think I'll be leaving with Mikan-san now. Or do I need to knock you out first or no? Yeah, that's some math. He's certainly doing math. You guys better not punch this dog. Missed. Fuck. I gotta practice my parries. Right. There it is. $58K every time. That's a lot of money. Oh my God. Are we done? Are we done, sir? Do you feel good about what just happened? I do. Oh, fuck.
Hey.
You want to talk about how treating people as property is illegal? What? I'm a fully licensed lawyer, and I'd be happy to take your case pro bono. Why don't we sit down for a little chat? Oh, shit. Screw this. So is that it? How'd it get so bad, Mikan-san? Huh? Shusuke-kun's still waiting for you at the orphanage. He thought you were going to come back for him. They said if I didn't go with that man that they'd sell him to someone. So that's why. It made you panic enough to agree to do what they said? Yes, I feel so terrible. Well, that's the sort of thing loan sharks will do. They figure out how to pressure you enough that you break. Next thing you know, they own you outright.
Excuse me.
I know a good lawyer in Kamrocho who'd be happy to help you. Should I reach out to her for you? Please, yes. Yeah, the interest. Where did that money come from? I hope we picked that up out of someone's pocket that we knocked out. Maybe that guy that we stuck to the wall and punched to death. Mom, you're back. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Good job, boy. Woof. But, what are you doing really? Got the whole town talking about you now. Don't you have a home? Where's your home? Jeez, boy, I wish you could tell me. Huh? Yagami-san, I have a huge favor to ask. I'll pay you if you have to. Please find Ronpo for me. Ronpo? The old mystery author? Oh, her chat icon in his phone is Sherlock Holmes. Or like, Ronpo's the name of our dog, but he's a big mystery lover too. He even gets away from the house to go solve them sometimes. Let me send you a picture. I should have known. So, you're Amasawa's dog, huh? Ronpo! Just had to break away from the family and make a name for yourself, huh? Can't say I'm surprised, though. They say pets and their owners grow more and more alike over the years, but this is... Whatever, I should get in touch with Amasawa. We're her supervisor in Mystery Club at school. We're like her liaison. Yagami-san, I'm so sorry you had to deal with Ronpo. Hey, Ronpo, you listen. No wandering off on your own. How many times have I told you? It's not... It is still weird. It's definitely still weird. You'll never behave, will you? No, he seems like a good boy to me, aren't you? Yagami-san. Well, he does seem rather fond of you. Ronpo's usually more wary of strangers. Maybe he sees you more as a professional partner, Yagami-san. Really? Think so? Indeed I do. In fact, I've been raising him as a proper investigatory partner. Mouthful there. Ever since he was a puppy. What do you mean by that? When I was little, I read a book about a detective girl whose dog helped her crack a case. The moment I finished that book, I started training Ronpo to help me solve mysteries. Okay, so you're why he's always sniffing out trouble. And it seems he's gotten quite hooked on it. Whenever he smells an incident brewing, he's often running. I try and keep him inside the house, but he's just too good at slipping out. Is that okay? Like with the animal shelters and police? No, it is very much not. Rompo's been caught several times by both groups, and I have to be the one that picks him up and apologizes every time. He's becoming quite a familiar face at the shelter, unfortunately. But he doesn't bite. He even tries to help people out, so they're a lot more lenient with him than they're supposed to be. You two really are alike, huh? What, you think so? You know, you really did train him well. I think he'd be willing to help me again if we ran into each other in town? I suppose so. You always try calling for him, at least. If he's around and feels like helping, you might get lucky. You're living your best life, aren't you, boy? Nah, Ronpo, no! Sorry, Yagami-san, I have to go. Good luck with the case. Maybe I should try calling for Ronpo the next time I need his nose for an investigation. There's no guarantee he'll come running. Okay, we've been introduced to like 6 new things today. So is this dog our orbital space laser? I guess so. I think he'll... I think there's like a finishing move you can do with him, because I kind of remember seeing something like dog related in the skill list. What do you think about that, kids? Huh? Untouchable.
Really, guys?
That's right, children. Beware. The detective man is here. All right.
What is going on? Having a party?
I don't like this guy, Kaido. We don't introduce any more stuff to me, please.
For a drink, Yagami-san?
Heads up.
Now make yourself at home. Not that you haven't already.
Who, me? Well, whatever do you mean?
Kuwana's fine. He just swung by to have a chat with you, man. Not that I mind hanging out over beers and shogi.
Kaito's a gentleman and a scholar. I like your style.
What do you want with me?
Check it out, Yagami-san. You're only here to get to the bottom of that Hiro Mikoshiba kid's murder, right? That's gotta be the reason the Yokohama Liumang attacked you, isn't it? All I'm saying is that you've gotta cut me in, man.
Thanks, but I've got enough help.
So some hotshot detective strolls into town and tries to leave the local guy out in the cold? No offense, but that's not gonna fly.
You gonna play your turn? Just finish your game and go home already.
When you benefit from someone who knows the scene, you know.
I don't trust you.
Jincho above or below ground.
Aren't you expensive?
I'll give you a first-time customer price. I'm not about to sit here and let some outsider swoop in and take all the credit alone. And that means I guess I'm gonna chill here until you give me the nod.
It's Tsukumo and Sugiura's place as far as I'm concerned. Not even my call to make.
I welcome having more company. The more the merrier. That'll be the agency motto.
I don't really care.
Such a nice office. I'm gonna love it here.
Yagami-shi, guess what? The internet picked up on the Ihara link to Mikoshiba.
That was
training
hot,
center
Yagami.
He killed him in an act of vengeance for his son.
They've already figured that part out?
See for yourself. Here, check it out. Son of a bitch student teacher should burn in hell for bullying a kid all the way to suicide. Mikoshiba was a damn psychopath. Ehara is the vigilante groper. And that's not even the trolls.
So the news is blowing up on the net, huh?
The 9 monitors,
In internet
yeah.
terms, this is only the first spark that could ignite into a fire. Not even what I'd call viral.
Then who's lighting the spark? The people responsible for Mikoshiba's murder?
I'll have to go down a few more rabbit holes before I can make that call, I'm afraid.
Gotcha.
That said, some posts are kinda suspicious. This one here, for instance. Ehara totally called the location of the body at his trial. The fact that he did that never really even went public, as far as I can tell.
It was kept off the record?
When Ehara got arrested, the cop-turned-groper story and his sexual battery charges were huge news. It was all the media could talk about. But by the time his trial rolled around, the news had already moved on. His guilty verdict barely made a blip.
Fellas, I told you I wanted to be kept in the loop on this stuff. You saying Mikoshiba had more than one
The
killer?
guy with the orange hair is unsettling.
they
That's
now? You
Sugiura.
think these lunatics are still hanging around Ijincho?
It's been over 2 months already, man. If they were here,
He does parkour, and he was a thief in the last game.
Another peaceful day in Ijincho, right?
Whoa!
Check outside.
It's the Liumang. The White Mask again.
Let's go, Chuck.
I'll catch you later.
Not bad.
Not bad.
You're not getting away this time.
Man, this game just like, I'm like trying to find like a place to stop so we can wrap stream up here. Things keep happening. I guess we're gonna do this chase and then we'll be done. Get soccer balled, idiot. Ow. All right, that's fair. That's fair. Ow. Oh boy. Okay. Oh boy.
You won't get away.
Where you going? I almost got him. Ha! I kick a bucket at him.
You won't get away.
What are you doing? Looks like someone's running out of steam. I think I just jumped over that same guy's head twice. Bucket. I caught a white mask. I didn't catch them all, but I suppose that's fine.
Oh, great. Where am I? You lure me here?
Don't worry, man. I'm not planning on killing you tonight.
Okay, but why else would you take off the mask?
Because from this point forward, Ijincho is closed. You won't be coming back. I'm Tesso.
Whoa!
Officer candidate of the Yokohama Liumang.
Yokohama Liumang White Mask branch leader, Tesso. 1, 2, Tesso coming for you.
Boys the other day.
Oh, you mean those guys who thought they could sneak up on me in the afternoon?
Maybe if you hadn't resisted at the time, you'd be in a lot less pain than you're about to be in the near future.
Who's paying you to try to take me down?
This is a job that came down from the top of the org. I don't know who hired us, and to be honest, I don't give a shit either. But ripping up a kick-ass detective like you sure sounds like a good time. None of you guys make a move! I want to see if the rumors are true, so I get first taste.
Okay.
Show me what you got. Yagami!
What? I wasn't expecting a boss fight. I might not be 100% ready for that. Let me just pop in here real quick. You wanna just do that? There we go. Get a little more health there, and then all right. So I don't think I'll be able to dodge. I'm in boxing. I don't want to be in boxing. Tiger. Okay, this is not... Okay, I need to be in Snake, I think, because that's what I know. I do have to feed my wife soon. What the fuck was that? Whoa, oh. A little bit more advanced on the quick time events now, huh? Just another little more juice. I'm out of here. I gotta play with my new tablet. I've got a friend date. Bye, princess. Thanks for hanging out. Alright, that was a mortal wound. Cool. Alright. Owie. Owie. Oh, I could have done the counter. All right. All right. I'm not doing so well. Whoa, whoa. There we go. Legend of the Elegant Snake. And then he collapses. I win. Whoa! Ooh! Backups here. Kaido just killing people, I guess.
Running a little late tonight, aren't we, Kaito-san?
Yeah, my bad. Had to punch my way through a few guys.
Hey, you gotta run for it. If you stick around, it's not gonna matter how many lives you've got.
Yeah, but if I run now, who's gonna pay for Tsukumo's window then?
Huh? For fuck's sake, I'll just pay for it. Now get out of there.
You got a deal.
Yokohama Leomong. Alright, so I think I want to be in Crane now. Because there's 100 of these guys. They're just watching me get fucking smacked around. Fucking Freddy Krueger. Timu Freddy Krueger over here, and I'm like, Kaido's just up on the roof hanging out. He doesn't want to get blood on his shirt. I guess that's fair. It is a nice shirt.
Talk! Path's all clear.
I'm on my way.
Get a little health. One more health. Ow, my back! My back! Oh! Whoa! That was sick. Can I have a sword? Oh yeah, that's right. We don't use weapons in Judgment. Too many fighting styles to cycle through. Legend Conqueror. Oh, sup, dude. I don't know what that sound was. What? Oh, I'm glad I did that. This might be part of the story. Are we? No, we're in China. We're in a Chinatown. Like, we're in like a... Oh my God, he kicked the shit out of me. We're in like Chinatown. Yeah. It's like, why are all their names Chinese? Yeah. And pay to win. Yeah, I just turned the cheats on. Whoa! Oh no. Oh, his spine! No!
Are we done here?
Did I beat enough of you up? Can this be over?
Yagami!
God damn it.
Yeah? You want something? What was it? Tesso?
Just want to say, I'm impressed. I wasn't expecting you to take out all these guys, to be honest.
Thanks. But if you're feeling generous, how about you tell me who hired you?
Didn't I say this before? I got no interest in doing that.
And can you do me a favor and turn down the job next time, maybe?
Yeah, right. If the request comes through again, I'm taking it. Simplest solution for you is to get the hell out of town. Me and my big mouth. Just go already.
Yeah, now it's Dragon Ball rules for friendship.
Not bad, man.
We beat him up, so
A
now
lot
we're
of young
friends.
Folks look up to Tesso, so gaining his respect is gonna have some perks.
All I want to know is if the Liumang are no longer a threat.
Wouldn't go that far. Tesso's not the only young hothead among them. But hey, at least they probably won't blindside you anymore, and that's a victory in itself.
Yes, that is a step forward. A baby one.
Anyway, we should go check up on 99. Something tells me they're not in the clear just yet.
All right. Let's go ahead and we'll save the game and wrap up here. And let's say goodbye to our friends on YouTube. YouTube, thank you so much for watching. We're getting into it. The plot keeps thickening. It was so long to get to a stopping place, but we're here now. YouTube, remember to do those things YouTube likes you to do. Remember, you can come hang out with us on Discord. And the most important thing of all is to remember to take care of yourselves and take care of each other. I will see you all later. Bye-bye.